Imagine waking up one morning, glancing in the mirror, and noticing a patch of your scalp that looks thinner than it did yesterday. Panic sets in. You run your fingers through your hair, and more strands than usual come away in your hands. It's a nightmare no one wants to face, yet millions of people deal with this exact fear every single day. Hair loss doesn't just affect how you look, it impacts your confidence, your mood, and even how you interact with the world. The surprising truth? Most people don't even know the real reason why their hair is falling out, and many of the things they're doing to stop it are actually making it worse. Hair fall is a universal issue. Whether you're a man or a woman, young or old, at some point in life, you'll likely notice a few extra strands in your brush, shower drain, or on your pillow. While losing 50 to 100 hairs per day is completely normal, anything beyond that is a signal that something's wrong. The challenge is figuring out what's causing it because there isn't just one answer. Hair loss can be triggered by countless factors, some temporary and easy to fix, others more serious and long-term. And here's the shocking part. By the time you notice significant thinning, the process has already been happening beneath the surface for weeks or even months. One of the most common and well-known causes of hair fall is genetics. If your parents or grandparents experienced hair thinning or baldness, chances are you might too. This type of hair loss is called androgenetic alopecia, often referred to as male or female pattern baldness. It's caused by a combination of hormones and genetic sensitivity in the hair follicles. For men, it usually starts as a receding hairline or thinning at the crown, while for women, it often shows up as an overall widening of the part line. The tricky thing about genetic hair loss is that it's progressive. It slowly worsens over time unless treated. But genetics aren't the whole story. Another major culprit is stress. Imagine your body as a machine. When you're under extreme stress, whether it's emotional, physical, or mental, your body shifts focus from non-essential processes like hair growth to survival mode. This can cause a condition called telogen effluvium, where a large number of hair follicles suddenly enter the resting phase, leading to increased shedding a few weeks later. Think back to a particularly stressful event in your life, a breakup, job loss, illness, or even recovering from surgery. If you noticed more hair falling out after that period, it was likely stress-related. The good news? This type of hair loss is usually temporary once the stressor is resolved, but it can still take months to see regrowth. Then there's the role of diet and nutrition. Your hair is made up primarily of a protein called keratin. If you aren't getting enough nutrients, especially protein, iron, vitamin D, zinc, and certain B vitamins, your hair won't have the building blocks it needs to stay strong and grow properly. A poor diet, crash dieting, or even undiagnosed conditions like anemia can lead to excessive shedding. For example, if you suddenly lost a lot of weight or drastically changed your eating habits, your body might prioritize vital organs over hair, leading to noticeable thinning. That's why maintaining a balanced diet, rich in whole foods, is essential not just for your health, but for your hair too. Hormonal changes are another factor that can wreak havoc on your hair. Women often experience significant hair loss after childbirth due to a drop in estrogen levels. Similarly, menopause can trigger thinning as hormone levels fluctuate. Thyroid disorders, whether overactive or underactive, can also lead to hair problems. Even medications like birth control pills, antidepressants, or blood pressure drugs can list hair loss as a side effect. This is why it's crucial to discuss any sudden shedding with a doctor, especially if you've recently started a new medication or noticed other changes in your body. But let's not forget about external factors. The way you treat your hair on a daily basis can either protect it or accelerate damage. Tight hairstyles like ponytails, braids, or buns can lead to traction alopecia, where constant pulling causes the hair to break or even permanently fall out. Excessive heat styling, chemical treatments, or harsh hair products can weaken strands and irritate the scalp. Even something as simple as aggressively brushing wet hair can lead to unnecessary breakage. Now, here's something surprising most people don't realize. Scalp health plays a massive role in hair growth. Think of your scalp as the soil and your hair as the plant. If the soil isn't healthy, the plant won't thrive. Conditions like dandruff, fungal infections, or clogged follicles can all hinder growth. Regularly cleansing and gently massaging the scalp can improve circulation and create a better environment for hair to flourish. So what can you actually do to stop hair fall and encourage growth? The first step is identifying the root cause. If you suspect stress, find ways to manage it through meditation, exercise, journaling, or simply getting better sleep. For nutrition-related hair loss, focus on eating a variety of nutrient-rich foods like lean proteins, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. Supplements can also help, but it's best to consult with a doctor before starting anything new. If you think hormones or medical conditions might be to blame, it's crucial not to ignore the warning signs. Schedule a checkup with your doctor or a dermatologist who specializes in hair and scalp health. Simple blood tests can reveal thyroid imbalances, vitamin deficiencies, hormonal fluctuations, or other hidden issues that may be silently contributing to your hair loss. In many cases, identifying and treating the root cause can naturally reverse hair shedding over time, allowing your hair to gradually return to its normal growth cycle. For those struggling with genetic hair loss, there are scientifically backed treatments available that can help slow down or even reverse the process. One of the most common and effective solutions is minoxidil, a topical treatment that works by stimulating the hair follicles and improving blood flow to the scalp. When applied consistently, it can help regrow hair in thinning areas, though results take time and require ongoing use. Another option, particularly for men, is finasteride, a prescription medication that targets the hormonal factor behind male pattern baldness by reducing DHT levels, the hormone responsible for shrinking hair follicles. These treatments aren't quick fixes, but with patience and consistent application, they have been proven to deliver noticeable results for many people. Beyond medications, advanced therapies are becoming more popular and accessible. Laser therapy, for instance, uses low-level light to energize hair follicles and stimulate growth, often done at home with specialized devices or in professional clinics. Another promising treatment is platelet-rich plasma therapy, or PRP, where your own blood is used to create a concentrated solution of growth factors that's injected directly into the scalp to encourage stronger, healthier hair growth. While these options may require a financial investment, they can be game-changing for those dealing with stubborn hair loss. Equally important is adopting healthy hair care habits to prevent unnecessary breakage and maintain the strength of your existing hair. Small changes can make a big difference over time. Avoid hairstyles that pull tightly on your hair, such as ponytails, braids, or buns, which can cause traction alopecia, a type of hair loss caused by tension. Choose gentle, sulfate-free shampoos and conditioners that won't strip your scalp of its natural oils, and limit the use of heat-styling tools like flat irons and blow dryers. When you do style your hair with heat, always use a heat protectant to minimize damage. Protecting your hair from environmental stressors is just as vital. The sun's UV rays can weaken hair strands and cause them to become brittle, so consider wearing a hat or using UV protective sprays when spending time outdoors. Chlorine from swimming pools and harsh pollutants in the air can also harm your scalp and hair, so make it a habit to rinse and gently cleanse your hair after exposure. Scalp care is another essential yet often overlooked aspect of healthy hair growth. Think of your scalp as fertile soil. If it's clogged with dead skin, excess oil, or product buildup, your hair follicles won't thrive. Regular scalp massages with natural oils like coconut, argan, or rosemary oil can boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and provide essential nutrients directly to the hair roots. Some studies suggest that rosemary oil, in particular, can be as effective as certain medicated treatments when used consistently. One crucial factor many people tend to underestimate is the power of patience. Hair growth is a slow and gradual process, averaging only about half an inch per month. Even after you've identified and treated the underlying cause of your hair loss, visible results don't happen overnight. It can take 3 to 6 months before you begin to notice any significant changes. During this period, many people feel discouraged and assume that their efforts aren't working. But the truth is, the real progress is happening beneath the surface, out of sight. Hair follicles take time to heal, strengthen, and re-enter a healthy growth cycle, so staying consistent is key to long-term success. While treatments and products are important, your overall lifestyle and mental well-being play just as critical a role in hair health. Chronic stress, poor sleep, and unhealthy daily habits can sabotage even the best treatment plan. High stress levels can trigger hormonal imbalances that lead to shedding, while lack of proper rest prevents your body from repairing and rejuvenating itself, including your hair follicles. Incorporating stress-reducing practices into your routine can make a huge difference. This could include yoga, meditation, journaling, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking time each day to unplug and relax. Regular physical activity is another powerful tool. Exercise not only improves blood circulation throughout your body, including your scalp, but also helps regulate stress hormones and boosts overall well-being. Think of it as a natural way to create a healthier environment for your hair to thrive. It's also important to remember that hair loss is often a signal from your body that something deeper needs attention. It's not just about how your hair looks. It can be an early warning sign of nutrient deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, or other health conditions. By paying attention to these signals and addressing them early, you can prevent more severe thinning and, in many cases, reverse the process before it becomes permanent. With a balanced approach, combining targeted treatments, good habits, and self-care, you'll not only improve your hair health, but also enhance your overall quality of life. Consistency, patience, and care are your best allies on the journey to stronger, fuller, and healthier hair. In the end, hair fall doesn't have to define who you are. With the right knowledge, consistent effort, and a bit of perseverance, most types of hair loss can be managed, slowed down, or even completely reversed. Your hair is more than just strands growing from your scalp. It's a reflection of your overall health, vitality, and self-care. By nurturing your body inside and out, you're also giving your hair the best chance to thrive. If you found this guide helpful and want to learn more about keeping your hair healthy, strong, and beautiful, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Fit TV. We bring you practical tips, expert advice, and life-changing wellness strategies to help you look and feel your best every single day.